The trade deadline stuff, and people talked about it, and I think, D-Mac, that they're taking a false sense of security with the trade deadline. Because, like, look, some people are joking about what happened in the All-Star game last night. Some aren't. Some aren't. Is that fair?
Yes.
Some aren't.
Yes.
But here's the deal. I saw it to kind of sum up the biggest point that everybody made. If anything, this shows you how important the trade deadline is. Can I hit some people with a level of reality about the trade deadline?
Oh, please.
This is a false sense of security because, Spenny, what would be, or D-Mac, whoever, what would be the top end trade deadline for the Tigers? Say 2 bullpen guys and a bat?
Yeah.
That would be top end, right?
Top
Yes.
I couldn't
Very
ask
top
for
end.
anything more than that, right?
No, very top.
Like,
end.
what do you think the Dodgers and the Phillies and the
Well,
Mets and the Yankees are going to
Everybody
do?
in contention, what do they need?
D-Mac, I'm telling everybody this. If you're putting all the eggs in the basket of Tigers at the trade deadline, you're going to have to do something not to go past the Dodgers or the Mets or the Phillies. You have to do it to keep pace, to stay where you are.
Yes.
That's the cover charge to get in the club. So anyone that thinks that the trade deadline is going to magically save the Tigers, and if you're one of these people that, for whatever stupid reason, thinks, well, they're in a fall off right now, and yesterday we saw what happened, A, that's dumb, but B, if you think the trade deadline is going to magically save you, it's not. All the trade deadline is going to do for the Tigers, all it's going to do is this: keep pace. Keep pace with these teams where you have the best record in baseball. You are just going to keep pace with what because the Dodgers are good. And you know who's going to do something that no one's talking about? You know who the GM for the Philadelphia Phillies is, right? Mm-hmm. We are intimately familiar with Dave Dombrowski, and you know he's loading up.
Oh, yeah, big facts.
Prospects be damned. He doesn't care.
Spend them like money.
There's one job, man, for him.
Win a World Series.
Win the World Series. Not be good in 10 years. Not be good in 5 years. Win this World Series. So anyone who's using the trade deadline as like a little blankie that you're going to rub on your cheek at night as you fall asleep, you better stop with that shit, man. Because you're going to have to do that to survive, D-Mac. To survive.
No, it's facts. It's facts. And you got to hope, the good thing is that if you have the minor league system to step ahead of teams if you really want and you think that's going to put you ahead or to go against, you have tools in your arsenal that can be more enticing to teams for certain players if that's who you want, because you have prospects. It's just, what are you willing to get rid of? There's a balancing act there too.
And to Spenny, the only trade, and there is no trade that you can do
That
to
would
make you betting favorite over the Dodgers.
No.
There is no trade that can be done. If you are looking to the trade deadline to, quote, alter the pecking order of baseball, then you are going to give up 1 to 2 names that you're not interested in giving up.
Yeah.
Like you need to people need to mentally. I'm saying you, Spenny, but people
need to, yes.
If you want
you're
to take that swing,
yeah,
then you will not like what you give up.
No, you can't have it both ways. If you want to add a superstar at the deadline, which is probably not going to happen, you would have to give up superstar-worthy assets, and those are people that you're not going to want to hear. Maybe that's a Max Clark. Maybe that's a Kevin McGonigal.
Maybe it's both.
Maybe it's both and Jackson Jobe. But you're not going to do that. I would be extremely surprised if they dumped all of their prospects and went and got a superstar at the deadline. But like we've talked about on this show for about a month and a half now, like they're going to do what good teams do at the deadline, and that's get a hot bat and get a bullpen arm. And if you could get 2, that's great. If not, I'm good with a hot bat and a bullpen arm. Would I love Eugenio Suarez? Yes, I would. I don't know if they're going to be able to give up the prospects to get him, or if they're comfortable giving up the prospects they would have to
or if
get
Arizona's
Eugenio
even
Suarez.
interested in moving him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I think they came out and said that they are. And there are teams like the Yankees who have come out and said, we are interested in Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah.
So that would make me very sad if the Yankees got him over us. But if you want to get a guy like that, you're going to have to give up a top 5 prospect in your organization. And I don't know if the Tigers are looking to do that at the deadline. I think Lorenzo would be the one for sure. We'll see what happens. But they're going to get a hot bat and a bullpen arm. That's what good teams do at the deadline.
Rando Smalls in the super chat, and here everybody goes again. D-Mac, you're shortchanging the Tigers, old Neal Ruhl. You're looking through Dodger blue glasses. Does anybody agree about or with my statement that there is not a trade to be made that would make them a betting favorite against the Dodgers?
I agree.
It's common sense.
Well, no, I'm being a hater.
Unless you trade with the Dodgers for Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts.
And Ohtani.
And Ohtani.
But here it is, though, D-Mac. Cartier, Neal sounds like he's jumping off the bandwagon. CK, I thought everything was wrapped up. CK, the AL Central is wrapped
Yeah,
up.
come on, bro. It's two different conversations.
Relax.
The AL Central is wrapped up, D-Mac.
It's wrapped.
Chill.
Come on, Spin.
Chill.
I can't believe Spinny is acting like this.
I seen it. I seen it.
I feel you.
Not losing the division, you didn't.
It's fair.
11 and a half games back. 65 games left. With Scooble pitching. Spenny, you're going to continue to fight math, aren't you?
Yes, it's not over until Bartolo Colon sings.
That's a fact.
I don't know. D-Mac, what's your takeaway? Like, you live this, obviously, through trade deadlines and stuff like that. Is it more we are looking to make a step to win, or is it just as much everyone that's in this chase with us is going to do the same shit?
I think that you're in a different situation and you're looking around to see who you can bring in. There's a difference in the locker room because it's not like you're trading anybody out of there, right? Do you expect anybody on the roster to be moved in a trade? Maybe.
Not any of the core pieces.
Not any of the core.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe something going back, but it's probably a prospect. So, we just got to wait and see. I mean, and then just listen to what's going on. But the one thing that I do know is that the Tigers are in these conversations, and that's all you can ask. And know that we're not sitting here going, Neal, we need this guy, or we need this guy, or we need this guy, right? Because there's a bunch of guys out there that could fit the job that we need. So, it's also the question that's not being brought up too is that where are we at with our own guys that are on the DL, or finding their way? Is it possible that there's a guy in the organization that fits the need that we need, whether it's a bat or an arm? Because that's what they're exonerating too.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Fletch lives daily. We only have prospects to trade. We can do Matt or Parker, maybe.
Yeah.
You're not. See, this is what I'm fighting right here. And Fletch, look, you're a valued member of this community. You are. You're a longtime viewer, all of it. Have a lot of respect for you, all that stuff. But what needle mover are you getting for Parker Meadows and Matt Vierling?
Matt Vierling, not much. I think Parker still has a lot of potential for different people. But
are they taking that for Suarez?
No. They'd be part of a package. It wouldn't just be like a one.
Right. It's not a needle move.
No, it'd be a throw in. Parker more of a moving the needle a little bit more. Matt Vierling wouldn't move a needle.
You're two guys on your roster that are the pieces that other teams would want because of either where their contract is, where their age, or Dingler and Colt Keith.
Yes.
Right now, those are the ones. Do you see? I don't see Dingler.
No.
But Colt Keith, you never know what that package is. That because of where his contract is, right? When we talk about other teams' contracts or where guys are, it's an incentive. The way that he's played the last couple months is an incentive. Different things like that. So you actually have that value there. To me, that's your guy that could bring you a return.
Yeah, Colt Keith, I think only gets moved if it's for like a superstar.
That's but you have what I'm presenting you is options that are viable.
Yes.
Yeah.
If these conversations come up, I don't think it, and that's where I lean to the baseball guy. Is there a guy out there with a return? Is that a guy that a Aroldis Chapman that we've talked about before, and somebody else or whatever? Because I would think that it would have to be somebody else with it. But those are the questions that I wonder. Because who's your value?
Look at. I want to cry right now.
I know.
man.
I just came right
I wanna
from
cry.
Neal Ruhl School of Education right there.
Oh
You've
my
taught him
gosh.
well.
Because and to back
Am
that
I,
up,
am, I,
D-Mac.
am I on?
No, because I'm using that and I'm piggybacking on it to tell you guys this. Like the Matt Vierling stuff, Matt Vierling is more valuable to us than what he would fetch in a trade.
Oh, absolutely.
He is more valuable to this organization than what he would return you in a trade, i.e., he's not tradable. Because you'll never get what he means to the team. And I'm not saying and please understand me. I'm not saying he's Ohtani. I'm saying with what this team is and where they are, how he fits is more valuable than a single A prospect that you would get in return.
Yes.
What you're getting right this year is swap Vierling's name for McKinstry. Right? Like you're getting the production from McKinstry that Vierling was providing you, even though he was hurt, but now you bring the guy back. You bring up Parker Meadows. Yeah, that's a guy that could be he's got some enticement, but it's also too he'd be more of a throwing guy. To me is that if there's for a name or a star or something that really hits the needle, like Cole Keith's like the guy that has the most panache to the rest of the league.
I don't
doesn't he?
even think he'd be enough. You would have to throw in a top prospect and maybe a Colt Keith to land anybody significant.
Right. And I'll tell you this, too, since we're talking about that. Dylan Dingler is one of the most valuable dudes in this
Dude,
organization.
he ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
He's the next Lance Parrish. So, I
Yes.
mean, he's
Do you wanna-
loading.
yeah.
And you know what? He's not going to be Cal Riley as far as power, but he could be a 20 home
He's
run
up there.
guy.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
catchers that can hit like he can. Is
How
rare.
about catchers that can catch?
that too?
That can
Throw.
that got a hose
That
that
too,
that commandeer this pitching stuff. And hats off to Jake Rogers for what he's done, but it's Dingler's position
Old
for the
Jake
next
Rogers
10 years.
got it.
Right. Don't worry.
Put it on old Jake Rogers
Old
back.
Jake Rogers will handle it.
Steve O'Baby, Neal, it's no use fighting people that are ignorant. People just hate success. Bottom line, Derek Jeter even said that he loves the Tigers during the All-Star pregame show.
Yeah,
no, I just
also, did you guys see that shit, bro? Like, what the fuck are we doing here, ESPN? Oh, let's go ask Derek Jeter and Big Papi who they think are winning the World Series. And Derek Jeter's like, well, I'm going to have to go with my Yankees. Like, it's a surprise. And Big Papi's like, you know what? I'm probably going to have to go Red Sox.
That's
like,
hilarious.
no shit, guys. Like, wow. Why'd they even ask him that? We know the answers.
because they're there, they got to use them.
Yeah.
They're paying them a lot of money.
I'm glad Big
Yeah.
Papi wasn't running through the dugouts like he was last year, because that shit was awful.
You know what? I give Big Papi credit. Like he takes it seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
No,
you
he
could-
does.
like he tries to give thoughtful answers. He tries to like talk and
Yeah.
use words and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'll give him credit for trying, no doubt.
That's all you can do.
That's yeah.
Shout out Big
I would
Papi.
take the check too.
Oh, absolutely.
Rando Smalls, Neal, how do you know how valuable Vierling is to other teams?
What are you? He's a role player.
Yeah.
He's a role player on our team, let alone
Right.
anywhere else.
So therefore,
Yeah.
he's more valuable here to us than what he would fetch in a trade. Like,
What would you trade for Matt Vierling? Whoever asked. What would you give
What
up?
can Matt Vierling do for you?
You're right.
the moral of the story is this, and it's just for those that think that if you're concerned about a 4-game losing streak when the Dodgers are 3-7 in their last 10, if you're concerned about that and you're concerned about what you saw in an exhibition game yesterday, then don't grab the trade deadline as your blankie and pacifier.
Right.
Do not do that because just think about it from a logical perspective. And like Stick says in the chat, a bullpen arm could definitely make a difference. There are several that should be available for the trade deadline. And Stick, everyone's going to go, do you think the Phillies aren't?
It's called musical chairs. You get in where you fit in, and if you get
To
left
qu-
out,
to quote
you get
Too
left
Short.
out. Yeah.
And
Shout
we'll
out
see.
Too
We'll
Short.
see how Scott Harris operates in this. We haven't seen him operate in this perspective
Yeah.
before.
We've seen him fumble a bag once. That's
Yeah.
all we've seen.
But we've seen him great success on the Jack Flaherty deal. That was a
Yeah,
mastermind
no, I'm
move.
saying being a team in contention for
Yeah.
the World Series, needing to add at the deadline. we
When-
have not seen him.
No, we
at
haven't.
This
But
at
we've
all.
seen the best of him, and we've seen the worst
when
of
you're
him as
when
well.
you're trading somebody that everybody knows you're going to trade, it's easy to just sit there and say, "Here's the deadline."
Yes.
Right.
All
I
right,
get you that.
it's 4:30. Let me see what's the best offer. All right, I'll take that one. You got to go get it done
But
now.
it turned out being free money because you
got to
signed
be
him.
you got to be the shark.
And I
No,
believe
you
he
do.
will. I'm not saying like he's not
I'm not
going to
saying he
do it.
won't
He's
either.
not capable of it. It's just we've never seen him do it before.
Like
So I'm
D-Mac.
excited to see what he does in this situation.
D-Mac, Scott Harris has cleared every hurdle.
Yes.
No question. No question.
Right, whose question?
No, just like, well, this is the next this is the
Yeah,
next
there-
hurdle
there
though.
No, is he in the room with these conversations and moving and mixing it up? And this is different than he doesn't have to spend any money, so we know this isn't an ownership issue. This is let's be a GM.
Yeah.
I mean, I got full confidence in him.
Chris, why are we even talking about trading MLB players? Are we struggling to make the playoffs? Does Suarez bat really create that much more of an advantage over Meadows' defense?
Yes.
Well, Chris,
Yes. Yes.
probably you're right there, because he would probably lead this team in home runs.
Yeah, absolutely
Offense
would.
is vitally important in the playoffs.
But Chris,
Like-
it's the overarching message of it all is you have to keep pace.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about a difference roster for roster. The Dodgers roster versus the Tigers roster. The Dodgers roster is better. Offensively, is the Phillies roster better than the Tigers roster? Offensively.
By name wise, yes, but not by performance wise.
To this point.
To this point.
What's more of a known entity?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying. The point is, they're going to do
Sorry, I got
something.
distracted.
Yeah.
And you got to keep pace.
Yes.